This is a public service announcement. This is a public service announcement. What you're about to listen to may make you yell, shout, smile, and even laugh out loud. Youth baseball players, coaches, and fans join the S.L.I.D.E podcast crew on their journey to make baseball fun again. Hear stories from players of all ages, plus tips and tricks from coaches and scouts. Now, if you're ready, give us a loud play ball.
We are now recording. All right, welcome back to the S.L.I.D.E podcast. We are here today with Brady Kotake. Hey, dude, I feel like we've done this before, Brady. Is this like deja vu for you?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, dude. Well, hey, tonight we're totally backwards on this one. So I am Coach Aaron. I'm joined tonight with Chandler Danslinger. From Where's Home podcast. What's up, Chandler?
What's up? How's it going?
Good. All right. So I got to tell everybody what just happened. So
yeah,
us three, we've been sitting here, Brady, Chandler, myself, and we've been talking for probably 30, 45 minutes. And all of a sudden I realized my computer was never recording. So we're doing this take 2, and this one's going to be even better than the first one. So you haven't missed anything yet.
Nope.
All right. So Brady, we're just jumping right in, man. Tell us about yourself. Tell us who you are, how old you are, where you play ball, all that fun stuff.
I'm Brady Kotake. I live in Las Vegas, and I play for Las Vegas Baseball.
Las Vegas Baseball. That sounds like a huge organization. Is it a new organization? Been around for a while?
So the team before was Tigers.
Okay.
Then it moved to Canes, and then last season we moved to LVB.
Oh, okay. Well, very cool.
So was that the same group of guys and coaches? You just changed the name?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think Las Vegas Baseball sounds better.
Yeah, me too. And those uniforms. Look at those uniforms.
I know. So if you're not watching this on YouTube, this dude has got some serious strip uniforms right here. Yep. I don't think I said that right, but I think his uniform's pretty drippy. So, all right, Brady. So you're 5th grade. School started back, man. You're a phenomenal baseball player, but people listening may not believe me what I'm saying. So first of all, tell us how long you've been playing baseball and what got you started.
I've been playing for about 2 years now, and my friends started playing baseball, and I wanted to give it a try, and I just fell in love with it.
Now, what did your friends say when you started playing and you were pretty good? Like, they were like, hey, dude, like, well, how did you get so good so quick? Did anybody ask you that?
No.
Well, all right. So having done an episode with this dude already, I already know he's super humble. So tell us why you love baseball.
I love baseball because it's just a fun and great sport to play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's challenging, that's for sure.
Yep. A lot of failure in baseball.
Yeah, no doubt. And you gotta have great teammates. You gotta have great parents, and you just gotta focus. You gotta have that good support system around you, because
yep.
That's why it's so important to be a great teammate to others, is to help them get through some of the tough times in baseball.
For sure, yep.
So now Las Vegas Baseball is not all that you've played for. You've played in a couple PG tournaments too. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now,
yep.
We asked him that when the first time we were recording, and he's played in so many PG tournaments, he can't remember. But so I got to ask you, because this trophy case behind you sitting here, like, what does all that mean to you back there? Because you've got rings, you've got, some chains, all kind of different stuff back there from tournaments. What does that mean to you?
It's really all just a blessing. It just reminds me how blessed I am.
That's
awesome.
Freaking awesome the second time, I'm going to tell you. And
still gives me chills.
Yeah, I definitely cued the deer on that one. That's a term that we used before in my job, but like I had an idea, but this dude is legit. Like, he feels blessed, and there's no doubt that he is blessed with great parents, blessed, been given gifts and talents from God, and he's making something of it. So, all right, man. So What else do you play other than baseball?
I play football and basketball.
Oh, okay. And so that's what you were playing football and basketball earlier, right? Before baseball, right?
Yes.
Okay. And baseball just took over everything.
Yep.
How often do you practice?
Every day.
Every day.
Ah, Chandler, I remember those days. How often do
Yeah.
you practice, man? Because you guys just started, right? So you just
Yeah,
started back in your high school, right?
Yeah, last week was our first practice. So usually in the fall, it's like more of like a personal, like get yourself better for the spring. And then for the fall, we practice Monday through Thursday. And then once the spring starts in January, February, we practice Monday through Saturday until games start.
I mean, Monday through Saturday. Does that sound fun, Brady? Or does
Yeah.
that sound, yeah? See, that's it. You got to love that practice, that grind to be good
Yep.
at this stuff.
For sure.
So now, is there times where you go out and practice by yourself, or do you always have a trainer or someone there with you, Brady?
I always have someone with me.
Yeah. Well, what do you focus and work on most? So I know one of the things that everyone out there is listening for is, what position do you play?
I play infield and outfield. I pitch sometimes too.
Okay. And you catch sometimes too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This dude can play about anywhere, but I think he likes shortstop. Chandler, what questions you got for him?
Yeah. So if you had to pick one position, and you already told us last episode, but just tell the listeners or the viewers, if you had to pick one position, what position would you pick?
Shortstop.
Shortstop. Why was that?
Gets the most action, I feel like.
For sure. Yep.
You got to have a good arm to play shortstop. That is one thing is for sure.
Yep.
Now, how would you rate your arm on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being a pure cannon and 1 just being jelly. What would you rate? How strong your arm is?
8.5.
8.5.
Got
He
a
is
cannon on you.
Yeah, he does. Dude, no wonder you like playing shortstop, because you can be back in the hole, dig out one of those, and still rifle it over and get the kid out, right?
Mm-hmm.
What, do you have a celebration or anything that you do when you don't make one of these like dazzling plays?
No.
Just calm.
Because
Yeah.
you know what? If people ask you that again, just say I've been there before. That's like the best thing ever. I think I'd heard a long time ago is, a sports interview somewhere, with someone, and they asked him about celebrating. He was like, nope, because I always want to act like I've been here before. And I thought that always just like set the tone for me is I don't have to celebrate all the time. Just act like I've been here before. All right. So, again, we're going through a lot of this stuff for the second time. And so I know more about this kid now, which makes it even more fun. So
Yeah.
you like to play the show. Chandler plays the show. Tell us about it, man. Like, who are you playing with? What kind of mode are you playing? All that fun stuff.
I play Diamond Dynasty a lot, and when I do play with a team, I pick the Braves.
Okay. Now, who's your favorite player on the Braves? Because I know Braves is one of your favorite teams. So
Yeah.
Who's your favorite player?
Probably Ozzy Albies.
Now, Chandler, Braves is one of your favorite teams too, right?
Yeah, it is.
Do you play with them on MLB The Show, or do you do the Diamond Dynasty?
Yeah. So usually I play Diamond Dynasty, but when I do play, I usually pick the Braves or pick the Rays, kind of in my area. But Diamond Dynasty is pretty fun because you can play these challenges. You can get the good guys, get the coins. You can save up your money and get the good guys, and it's plain fun. You can play others that have built a team, so it's pretty fun. It's a whole 9-inning game, so it takes a little while. Sometimes you quit, and there's friendly quit too.
Now, Brady, do you play against a lot of your friends?
Yeah.
Now, does they have a mercy rule on the MLB? So if you're beating them like 10-0 in the fourth inning, do they just call it, or you just keep playing?
We just keep playing.
It sounds like somewhere like I may have to get up, and that would be one of those quit times. I'd have to just tell Brady he's already beat me. I'd have to be done with it. He smiles. I think he would expect that to happen. So
Yeah.
So now, what's the name of your team that you built?
I didn't name my team yet. I think it's Atlanta Admirals or something like that.
Okay, just the assigned name that they gave you or something.
Yeah.
I'd have to pick a cool name. Like, to me, that's like the cool stuff. But now I'm assuming you've got a couple, like you've built up these players on this team on Brady. Can anybody beat you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Honest.
There's no doubt this kid is humble and honest. So now, what's the name of you have some players that you built and drafted on here, right? What's the name of your best player on your team on the MLB?
Probably Munetaka Murakami.
Okay. All right. Now, is he a pitcher and a hitter too?
No, he plays third base.
Do that? Can you do that? Can you create a pitcher that plays both ways now that Shohei is sort of like broken at all the rule in the books?
I think if you can create a player, I think you can do that. I don't really know how that works, to be honest.
How great is Shohei on that game?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's got like 4 cards too.
No, what does that mean? He's got 4 cards.
So he's got a pitching card.
Okay.
He has a closing card since he closed in the WBC. And then he has a hitting card.
So for all of his strengths, you get a card for like his unique strengths that he has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a question, Brady. If you had to pick what kind of cards that you would have on the game, what kind of cards would you have?
Probably the fast cards, the guys with the speed.
Speed.
Okay. And the smooth swings.
You know what? I was watching some clips of you earlier, man, and we're going to share some stuff later tonight because you've been on the show with us. But like, you got a pretty smooth swing. You have a pretty smooth swing. Is there anybody in the MLB that you try to like gear your swing towards?
No.
Nope. It's just you, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, like Chandler, like this dude is like, it's like, yep. I'm just
very honest.
Very honest, very humble, man. Well, do you talk any trash on Fortnite, Brady?
Sometimes when my friends do it to me.
See, now Fortnite, we've talked about Fortnite on this show a lot because I think that's like the number one played game out there, at least if you polled all of our guests. And I still can't figure it out. But one of these days I'm going to go play and just do I build my own character, Brady, in Fortnite? Is that what I do as well?
No.
So I get assigned a character?
Yeah, you start off with these default characters, and then you can buy characters or get like these free characters by doing challenges.
Now, do the challenges make your characters like stronger or give them more like equipment or something to go raid villages and stuff?
No, it just makes them look cooler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they make them look more drippy.
Drippy. Do they use that word on the game?
No, not really.
I hope not. Lord have mercy. See, I might just well get some merch or something made with just drippy on it because I Lord knows I'm not drippy, but Brady is. So Brady, do you have siblings, brothers and sisters?
I have one older sister.
Does she get out and you make her go practice with you?
No.
No. It's okay. Well, why not? You know, you go out there and show her how good you are.
Sometimes she doesn't really want to get out the house.
I understand. I have a 17-year-old. So, well, Chandler, there you are. I mean, but now Chandler gets out of the house and plays, but he tries not to spend too much time inside, I would bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always want to be outside.
Yep. What other questions you got for Brady?
Yeah, let's see. Well, you talked about you played football and basketball. What positions do you play in football or basketball?
For basketball, I play point guard or shooting guard.
Mm-hmm.
And then for football, I play running back or receiver.
Receiver. Which one would you prefer more if you could pick through? If you started, the coach gave you a starting position, would you rather it be wide receiver or running back?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
There is no doubt, like speed is in this dude's like vocabulary. Like, do you
Yeah.
do a lot of speed and agility training, Brady?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, does that stuff really work? Like, I see that all the time. People doing speed and agility trainings and stuff. And do you think it works? Has it made you faster?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you more of the leadoff hitter guy, or do you bat sort of clean up in the back of the lineup a little bit?
Around like the middle part.
Okay. So that must mean you got a pretty decent bat.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Well, so tell us about these PG tournaments. Now, we haven't talked about this. Now, I understand, and I haven't been to one yet, but I understand like everybody that shows up are ballers, right? Like they can swing a bat. They're pretty good. What's it like playing in one of those tournaments? Is it fun?
Yeah, it's pretty fun getting the competition and getting better.
Yeah. Now, where all do you go to play in your tournaments or from Vegas?
Like the fields.
Oh, do you stay more in the Las Vegas area, or do you travel a lot?
Yeah, we stay in Las Vegas most of the time, but sometimes, occasionally, we travel.
Okay. Have you guys been down to Reno?
No.
There's a super nice complex down there. I was in Reno last month or the month before. It's all kind of a blur right now, but there's a super nice complex in Reno that you'll have to go play at.
Is that in Las Vegas?
No, it's in Reno.
Oh, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I think Reno's about it's like the biggest, smallest city in the world or something is what its claim to fame is. But there was an athletics tournament, baseball youth tournament going on there, and we went out to take a look at it. But super nice though. It's sort of got that same desert feel as probably what a Vegas park does, because like the backdrop of Vegas parks are like pretty awesome because you get to see all the cool stuff in the background.
Yep.
And, well, so Brady, are you a righty or a lefty?
I hit lefty, throw righty.
Now, when you first picked up a baseball bat, did you think, all right, I'm going to bat left-handed? Or like, how did you figure out? Because if you do everything else right-handed, how did you know you batted lefty? Have you tried to switch hit?
Yeah, I've been working on that. When I was younger, my dad told me I just picked it up and hit lefty.
Okay.
So that was more natural to me.
Very cool. I wish I was a lefty.
Me too.
But like, I don't know, there's just something about lefties that just seem to be cooler than me. But I don't know. What do you think it is about lefties, Chandler?
I don't know. I think there's more righties. So once you see a lefty, I think it would be cool to be a lefty since there's not many lefties out there.
Well,
and even to be a switch hitter, I think that'd be pretty cool. You can hit righty, hit lefty. It's pretty hard to do that.
Yeah. Well, so at your age, do you see a lot of switch hitters, Brady? I mean, not Brady. I'm sorry, Chandler.
Not really. Maybe about one a tournament or something. There's not many.
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of one of those things where like you have to work over time, and it just takes time to put in practice to make that swing as strong as it is from your dominant side. So now you pitch a little bit, right, Brady?
Yeah.
You got any cool pitches that you throw when you get on the mound?
I throw this pitch. It's called a knuckle curve.
You throw the knuckle curve too?
Yeah.
Now, tell me what's so special about this knuckle curve.
It's like a normal curveball, and I don't really know.
But it just drops a lot more, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Now, Aaliyah She's been on the show before. She's one of the ball girls that just finished in Cooperstown a few weeks ago. Amazing baseball player, and she throws a knuckle curve. And that was the first time I'd ever heard of a knuckle curve. So,
how do you even grip a knuckle curve?
Well, I was looking for a ball, but it's I think it's one. How do you do it, Brady?
Oh, let me grab a ball right here. So you go from like the two-seam grip, and then you put your pointer finger like this, and then all the other fingers are just there.
Okay.
And then you throw it and like pull down.
Sweet. Dude, hitting a curve is already a challenge. Now you add the knuckling effect to it. What's your pitches that you like to hit or you don't like to hit, Chandler?
Curveballs are pretty hard to hit.
Yeah.
I'm more of a fastball outside type of guy.
What do you like hitting better, righties or lefties?
Definitely righties. Lefties, when say like a mid-80s righty, that's pretty much what we see every time we play, but a mid-80s righty is kind of equivalent to an high 70s, 80s lefty because it's just from the other side, and there's tends to lefties, their ball moves more.
Yeah. Is that what you see too, Brady?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of pitches do you see as a batter? Like, what are they throwing at you? Are they throwing like these knuckle curves and sliders and all this stuff?
I've seen all those.
Yeah, me too. I've seen knuckle curves, change-ups, two seams, 12-6 curveball. Seen splitters. Seen about all that. Sinkers, yeah.
There's still kids out there throwing splitters, huh?
Yep.
Wow. Some of those pitches, like we didn't see a lot of knuckleball pitchers back in the day. Actually, I don't know if I saw any at all in the high school when I played high school ball. Definitely saw some curves though. And I'm going to tell you, the first time I think I probably saw a curveball, it looked like something out of bench warmers, like me running forward to the dugout. Because I was like, this dude's about to hit me. And then the ball's like perfectly right there in the strike zone.
Yeah.
Brady, how do you know if the pitch is about to be a curveball or not? When you're standing in and you're getting ready, because you don't have a lot of time to make a decision. Like, how do you know?
You read it out of the pitcher's hand, like their release. Sometimes people like change their arm angles for different pitches.
Wow. Okay. Now that sounds like you study like film and tape and stuff. Do you and your dad like sit down and watch like different pitchers and stuff to learn that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Like, we never thought about that kind of stuff when I was younger, but now like you got so much access to so much information right at your fingertips now. So with Chandler, like, so you talk to a lot on your podcast, or a lot of kids that are earning scholarships already. Mm-hmm. What would you say to this dude, like to get ready for those things?
Yeah, man, just know what your goal is. Keep grinding, keep working outside of just practice. Just do your own work and just reach for your goal. You can do it for sure.
Yeah. And now let's ask, what's the goal for you, Brady? Where are we going to see you in about 10 years?
My goal is to make the league.
Make the MLB, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, which team do you want to draft you? We'll go ahead and tell them right now to get ready.
The Braves.
Braves. All right. So Braves organization, write this dude's name down, and because you might be seeing him in the future. So, because dude, they can recruit you out of high school now. Well,
yeah,
they've been able to do that, but like it's happening more and more. I feel like. Do you see that, Chandler?
Yeah. It's definitely like I think 2 years ago, not this last year, but the last draft, their top 4 picks were out of high school.
Really?
That's crazy. Yeah. That is real crazy.
Do you follow MLB close, Brady?
Not really.
No, I'm the same way, but I will tell you, I got a chance to go out and watch LSU play in the College Baseball World Series. And
crazy.
Dude, they were brutal. And Cruz, like, I mean, they might as well just move him to the majors right now. Chandler, have you seen how he's been hitting since he's been in the minors?
Yeah, I've seen a couple clips. He's hitting good, but one crazy stat line was every game he played last year for LSU, he got on base somehow.
I saw that. I think that was like in the final game or something. They were talking about that.
Yeah.
And how many games are on their schedule usually? Do you know?
I'm not sure, but I would say somewhere around 100 and something.
Yeah. Well, I know MLB's 162. College has got to be up there, of course, but
yeah,
that's crazy though to get on base that much.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, who's your favorite player, Brady?
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. So I know we talked about this, but for someone like you, you're 11 years old and you never got a chance to really watch Griffey. So how did you discover Griffey and like what made him like your guy?
I remember when I first started, I was watching a video on like some of the greatest players of all time. Mm-hmm. And my dad was saying, Ken Griffey Jr. better be on there. And then I just looked him up and his game was incredible.
Swing. I think anybody that if you ask who was the prettiest swing in baseball, I think Griffey still wins that award.
Yeah. Smooth.
Like, you can even take a picture of it and you can just like I can just see like Griffey swing in that picture, man. He was so fun to watch too. Like he ran around the field and he reminds me a little bit of the S.L.I.E.E kid from the Reds. Just because you can see the energy, you see how much they love the game.
Plays for fun.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, Brady, have you seen this dude from the Reds that's like doing all this crazy stuff? Ellie? How do you pronounce it? What's his whole name?
I think Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, I think that's it. Do you watch him, Brady?
I've seen some of his clips, yeah.
Dude, he hit for the cycle as a rookie.
Yeah.
I don't even think the triple was actually, it wasn't even a normal triple. Like he pulled that triple out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these inside the park home runs, like, I mean, where did he come from? Do you know, Chandler?
I'm not sure, but that one clip that I saw, I think a couple months ago, he stole every base.
Yeah.
And the same at bat, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like
that's crazy.
Around.
You don't even see that in baseball.
No, you don't see anything. Now, you might see it in banana ball on the Savannah Bananas. Like you might see it there. Brady, do you know who the Bananas are?
Yeah, I went to one of their games when they were in Vegas.
Oh, so you were at the Vegas. So did you go to the one where it rained?
Yeah.
I heard it like it never rains in Vegas, but I can guarantee at the Bananas come, it's going to rain. Like they bring the rain, of course. What was that like going to a Bananas game?
It was super exciting. And me and some of my friends got seats like right by the dugout.
The Bananas dugout or the party animals?
Bananas.
Oh, okay. So who all did you get to see? Who's your favorite players on the teams?
I like their catcher.
Bill Leroy. Okay.
Bill Leroy and Jackson Olsen.
Everybody loves Jackson.
Everybody.
He's a third baseman. So he's pretty good. I'll give him that. He's pretty good. So he's super popular, though.
Yeah.
He's a lot better than I am. So let me just go ahead and put that out there. Now, Chandler, what position do you play again? You're an outfield, right?
I can play anywhere just like Brady, but mainly second base.
Okay. Well, man, that would be awesome. We put you two on the same field. He could be your shortstop and you could be a second baseman. Brady,
that'd be great.
Do you think he'd be all right? He could handle you at shortstop?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're a humble kid, so you weren't going to say nothing that would hurt his feelings. So I felt safe in saying that. So, well, awesome, man. Well, look, I know we have had a long night tonight. We've got to know each other very well. So thank you so much for coming on and joining us, dude. I think people like yourself, kids like yourself, like you constantly working towards a goal, like Chandler said, like nobody's going to stand in your way, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's pretty awesome. So, all right. So we're going to get down to the final few questions here. What's your favorite baseball movie you got?
Probably The Sandlot.
Sandlot. Now, which character in the Sandlot do you think is you? Are you being legit? Are you Squints?
Squints or yeah.
Okay. Now, would you fall in the pool and pretend like you were going through all that stuff? What was her name? Wendy. I can't remember her last name. It was
Wendy Peppercorn.
There you go. He knows. Look at the face. He knows. All right. So you might do that just to get some CPR from Wendy? He's not
Probably
sure.
not.
But he might think about it.
I was Squints for 1 year for Halloween.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
That's cool. I've got a Sandlot jersey of his. So very cool. All right, man. Chandler, what's your favorite baseball movie?
I would have to go with the Benchwarmers.
Yeah.
Funny movie. It's classic.
I love the Benchwarmers. Super funny. My favorite movie is Major League when it comes to baseball movies. So have you ever seen that one, Brady?
No.
No, you might not be old enough to see that one just yet, but it's got some adult language and situations in it, but super great baseball movie. It's got Charlie Sheen as Wild Thing. So I like that. I like that a lot. So, all right, man. Last question that we have on the podcast. And you know the question. What's your walkout song?
My walkout song is Hey Kanaka.
Hey Kanaka. All right. Well, we're definitely going to go look that one up because that's a new one to me, and we're definitely going to look it up. All right, man. Wait. Any questions you have for us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and ask those questions.
Why'd you guys start your podcasts?
Chandler, I'm going to let you go first on this one.
Yeah, so I've always wanted to start a podcast. I'm kind of young to kind of do this stuff, but you don't see many people like my age doing a podcast and stuff. So I wanted to start one of my own. I know a few guys. I usually do commits to colleges. I've had an MLB guy on. I've had a scout on. But I like the listeners to listen and know what their life was like back when they were a kid, or what their goal is to where they want to go in life. So I like to have my listeners just listen in and kind of learn things. And with starting this podcast a couple months ago, I've learned a lot of things. So usually the last question I ask for the podcast is, what advice would you give a young baseball player? And that has gave me a lot of advice just starting this podcast. What about you, Aaron?
What's been some of the best advice you got from that?
Just keep going. Look at your goal and go for it. You can definitely do it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I did a little bit with this podcast. And so, Brady, when I started this, I was a 8U baseball coach, or really a 6U baseball coach at the time. But I just loved going to the park and hanging out with the kids. And I'm just one of those weird adults that if you ask if I could go hang out with a bunch of kids or a bunch of adults, I'm always going to pick the kids.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of goofy and corny like that. So, and the kids always accept me. So, and the adults just are like, what's wrong with this dude? So, but no, like Brady, I loved like interacting with the kids. And, originally our show was just supposed to be something local. And within a few days of posting some information about our show, we got, people from all over the country reaching out to us. And so I just wanted to give kids a platform or somewhere to come and talk about why they love baseball and, what makes the game so fun. Because we see a lot of kids failing and we see it, really just wearing on their emotions. And I wanted to bring the positivity to it. So, and I wanted to make baseball fun. So yeah. And I think that's what, we all at the end of the day want to do is continue to create some excitement. So, and I think, dude, when you get to the MLB, we're going to be so excited. Now, you can't forget us, though, right? You get to the MLB, you're not going to forget us?
Nope.
All right. Well, you better make sure, because I'm going to tell you, as soon as we start seeing your name, because you may even like come back in on Chandler's podcast when you get recruited and we see you there. And like, I can't wait. I want a jersey, though. What's your jersey number?
It's 24, but if that's taken, then 51.
Oh, okay. Where does 51 come from?
Ichiro Suzuki.
Oh, okay. Good. Very cool. All right. Well, 24. That's some Kobe Bryant. So I can get down with 24. Who else? Oh, Ken Griffey, of course, was 24.
No.
Yeah. There's some good 24s out there. So I'm okay with wearing a 24 jersey for you, Brady, or 51. So, and I love autographs. So when you like send it to me, always remember just to sign it for me. I think that's super cool too. All right, man. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us all night long. And we appreciate it very much. So at the end of the show, we always say, until next time, we'll catch you on the slide. And Brady, I want you to do that for us this time, okay?
All right.
All right. So, well, first, before we do that, tell us how we can find you out on the internet and social media. What sites are you on?
I'm on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay. So you can find him at Brady Kotake on Instagram, and is the same thing on TikTok?
Yep.
All right. And Chandler, tell us where we can find your podcast, bud.
Yeah, so Where's Home Podcast on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube, and Where's Home Pod on Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, and TikTok.
Yep. We got the short one too on X. So we're Twitter Pod. We're the S.L.I.D.E Pod on Twitter, and then the S.L.I.D.E Podcast Show, I think, on everything else. So thank you guys so much for listening to us. But until next time, Brady,
we'll catch you on the slide.
We thank you for toughing it out and pushing through. Now, let's go teach the world great sportsmanship, leadership, to go inspire someone through your dedication and excitement for the game. Make sure to smash the like and follow button on all social media at the S.L.I.D.E Podcast Show and the S.L.I.D.E Pod on Twitter. Plus, leave us a review and feedback. Until next time, we'll catch you on the slide.